Tabata in 20. This is your core heat level 2 workout. Now, you've already kind of seen this setup before with this week's, but workout 1 and workout 3, where they have the sets and then the phases within the sets. And that's the same setup for this one. You have 2 sets, and within the sets, again, you have 2 different phases. The first phase is where we focus solely on the workout, the exercises themselves, and then we go into combining them, where we'll do them one after another, okay? So you have 2 sets now. In each set, though, there are 4 moves. So you're gonna do move 1 twice, then move on to move 2, move 3, move 4. Then you go into the combo where it's 1 through 4, go back 1 through 4, and then we get a break and we move on to the next set. Now remember, in the first phase, the 10 seconds are an ISO hold, okay? So dumbbells are needed for some of these moves. Bands are also optional for some of the moves, so feel free to have those out and ready just in case you want them. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into today's workout. We are gonna get started with some inchworms for this warm up. Now remember, if you are mod, just bend your knees throughout all of it, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walk it on out for me. Hit that high plank and then walk it right back in. Tap, tap, let's go. Now mod, again, remember, go down to your knees. So bend your knees right here and then hit that high plank, okay? Your next warm up move will actually be from a plank. So, going, like I said, 2 sets, 4 moves each set. We do the 2 phases. Stay right here for that plank. Go from plank, down dog. Hit that plank, down dog. Don't let those hips drop. All right, right here. Nice and strong in that core. The first phase, your 10 seconds are ISO holds. If there's anything that is like one-sided, we'll get the other side on the repeat. So we're not gonna be alternating, if that makes sense. All right, come down to all 4s in that quad position, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're gonna do bear lifts. Up, down, up, down. Mod, lift 1 knee at a time, all right? Weights in your hands though, okay? Don't shift back with it, all right? All right, go ahead, come on up for me. You're gonna squat, hammy right here. Squat, hammy. And we do have longer breaks, so you have 60-second rests between everything today, so I get a little bit more time. I'll make sure to hit on moves first that I wanna explain in more depth, even if they're not the first moves that come up. If that happens, okay? 2, 1, relax. Grab some water. Okay, so set 1, move 1. You have a hinge extension, okay? So this mimics what we do every single day, so don't worry. What I want you to think of is that you have like a bed or something right here that you have to reach over for this, okay? So you're gonna hold 1 dumbbell right here at your chest. You're gonna do a hinge as if you were gonna do an RDL, but you're gonna reach out with it instead of bringing the weight close, okay? So karate chop, lengthen those glutes, lengthen those hammies, you're gonna reach out, then you're curling up. Notice how my elbows stay up right here. Okay, put baby in the crib, take baby out of the crib, okay? Then you're going to get on the ground, you're gonna set a dumbbell right on the ground, you're gonna do up and overs with your legs. Don't worry, I'll show you. Then we're gonna have a V-sit, single knee drive. Then we're gonna go to leg drop. So get your weight, we go in 5, 3, 2, 1, hinge extension. Reach out, nice and controlled, and in. Make sure you have that rotation within your pelvis as you reach out and in. Mod, drop the weight. Don't even use weight. Don't even use weight, all right? As you're going away from your body, 2, 1, hold out here. Hold out here. Rotate that pelvis, hold out here. Okay, don't let gravity snap it away from you. Hold out, back into it, okay? back into it right here. All right, now this is a motion that we do every single day. We bend down to pick up the dishes, we bend down to pick up the kids, we bend down to put the kids in the crib or in their bed. We do this, okay? But we don't do it the best with form too. One, hold out. But we tend to round and do this. So we're working on getting that nice, good hinge extension. You're coming on down to the ground, 2, 1, set up a dumbbell. Start right here. You're gonna go up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over. That's all you're doing, mod. You're staying right where I am. Right here. Non-mod, advanced, you keep your legs and you do double, all right? Hold here. I know it looks really weird, but I want you to have separation. It looks really weird, I'm sure, but we're in this together, all right? Back into it, up, over, up, over, up, over. All right, right here. Your next one, okay, you keep going. You're gonna go back into that same hold, all right? But your next one coming up, you're gonna pull one knee up and your other one's gonna drive in, okay? Hold that funky wide position in that V-sit. All right, if you want for this next one, you can hold a weight here. So one leg up, 2, 1, V-sit, extend the other, drive it in, mod, drop one leg, drive in, all right? So, you can hold weight here, drive for mod, everybody else right here, advanced, both, all right? Hold, extend right here, okay? Then when we switch, you're gonna get the other leg. So you're gonna pull this leg out, other leg's gonna stay in, okay? Let's go, drive it in, okay? While you're doing that, next move is going to be a leg drop, okay? So remember your hold, the leg that's driving in, extend it out and hold. Mod, remember you can always drop that bent leg. Your next move though, 2, 1, hold. This is what's coming up next. Legs up, drop, and lift. Now you can hold a weight here if you want. Slightly crunch for advance. Go. Now mod, one leg at a time. Right here, you can place your hands underneath your glutes. What I want you to make sure of while you're doing this move is that your low back doesn't pop up. Make sure there's no coning and no bulging right here, okay? 2, 1, you're holding out. Now, the higher up you hold, the easier, the lower, the harder. Just make sure your back doesn't pop up. You're going back into it, 2, 1, go. Now again, wait here if you want. You don't have to, all right? Just adds another layer. You can also crunch up with it. Make sure your core stays engaged. Rotate that pelvis, back is flat. Get that connection, 2, 1, hold. Only go as low as you can before your back pops up, okay? Now, here's the thing. We're going into the combo section next, okay? Back to the top, hinge extension in 2, 1, let's go. Now, we're going through this again twice, but this time we go through all 4 moves once, then we repeat. There's no isos, okay? You'll have time to get set up, I promise. Relax, come on down, up and overs. Remember, mod, hands down, advanced, hands up, and both at the same time. Here we go, up, over, up, over, up, over. Lift that leg to get it up and over. All right, you're not laying back like this. All right, you're on the top of your glutes. All right, up, over, relax. V-sit, one side. We'll get the other side when we repeat. All right, lift, 2, 1, drive it in. Now, if you need to, hold weight for extra, do both for advanced. All right, mod, hands right here if you need extra. And again, you can always drop that leg, okay? But here, remember, we're not doing this. 2, 1, good job. Leg drops are coming up, all right? And then we just repeat it all one more time, and this set is done. Leg drops, 2, 1, let's go. Lower just as far as you can before your back's gonna pop up that ground, okay? Once your back pops up, that means that your abdominals are not helping, okay? That will also make your pelvic floor have to take a load of pressure it may not be in the best position to take. All right, relax, get set up, hinge, extension, all right? Remember, karate chop your hips, reach forward, put the baby in the crib, stick the glutes out, and roll it up, all right? Or curl it up, not roll it up. 1 dumbbell, that's it, all right? You're doing great. Remember to squeeze your glutes as you come up, okay? Think about when you're in this position, you're gonna get poked in the butt, and so you have to squeeze and engage before somebody does that, okay? It's weird. I know. Up and over, 2, 1, let's go. Up and over. Remember, advanced, you're doing both at the same time. You can hold weight here for challenge, mod, hands here. All right, still lift up and over. Still let your core help lift that leg up, all right? Don't do that, okay? You're not gonna get anything. V-sit, other leg. You're doing great. You're almost done with this entire set. 2, 1, drive it in. Let's go. You're on the top of your glutes. You're not on your low back. Let's go. Take a breather if you need to. Rest that leg if you need to. Bring it back if you need to. Or if you want to challenge, wait and do both. It's totally okay. Do what you need to do. 2, 1, leg drops. Let's go. Last time, challenge yourself. Can you go full out? Can you do both? Can you hold weight? Can you do a slight crunch? Let's go. Core is engaged. Core is engaged. Don't let that low back try to take over. Mod, remember, you can always place your hands underneath your glutes too if you want a little bit of help. All right, totally okay. You can do 1 at a time and relax. Whew. Now you just have to repeat that same setup with new exercises. All right, grab some water. Move 1. You have a sumo squat to wide RDL. So more than hip width, shoulder width, a little bit wider depending on your height and flexibility. Normal sumo squat, all right? Then into an RDL, keep the weight close. Now it's not a deadlift, so you're not doing it into a squat form. You're kicking your hips and glutes back and keeping the weight close, okay? Then we will have a side plank hold. That's it. And we'll go into a bare knee twist. So you're gonna pop up into a bear. You're twisting to try and get this thigh parallel and just rotating. All right? I'll go over the rest soon. You have 5 seconds. Sumo to wide. ISOs are here. 2, 1, let's go. If you need to, mod, you just limit the range of motion, okay? But remember, normal sumo squat, you can hold 2 here, you can hold 2 here, you can hold 1 dumbbell here. Totally up to you. And then bring it down, keep the weight close. Up, 2, 1, first ISO is here. Wide, sumo. 2, 1, let's go. So squats, sumo now, or not sumo, sorry, RDL. You might be wondering, okay, what in the world is the difference between a sumo squat and a sumo deadlift? So with the deadlift, the purpose, hold in the RDL, hold in the RDL. The deadlift is you're picking up from a dead position of the weight. Nothing's acting on them. You're coming down side plank, 2, 1, let's go. So hand under your shoulders, kick it out. Right here, you can plant that foot for more support. You can hold the weight up here if you want for extra challenge. Mod, you can drop and be right here. You can be here. If it's too much, go to a fist or come down to here. All right, you're still just holding. All right, that's right. You get 30 seconds. All right, 2, 1, switch it over. So all you gotta do is this. All right, that's all you gotta do. Now I'm not, I'm gonna actually move so you can see me better. But not only with a deadlift are you starting from that dead position with the weight, you complete it in that dead position. So you bring the weight all the way to the ground and you end it there, okay? Relax, not relax, sorry. Continue holding. Your next move is that bear twisted knee, okay? 2, 1, come on down, lift up just a couple of inches, rotate, rotate, right here. All right, now, mod, you're gonna stay here on your knees, drive one knee to the opposite elbow, that's it. All right, now from the front, this is what it looks like, right here. I'm dipping my hips down as I get to that side, hold the bear, weights in your hands, you're gonna go again, but your chest and your shoulders don't move. Go again, let's go. It's a weird move, I know, but when you get the hang of it, if you go up on your toes, that helps a little bit more with the twist, but the more you get the hang of it, this is amazing for the core, which includes the pelvic floor. I don't know what that was, but that sound, what? I don't know. Hold the bear, hold the bear. All right, you're gonna go into a high plank in 3, 2, 1. Come into a high plank for me right here. Reach, reach, knee drive to the outside of the elbow. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mod, just go from your knees, okay? Do the reach, high plank, reach, reach, drive. All right, 2, 1, hold that plank, hold that plank. All right, if you want to challenge, hold one knee up, all right? Back into it, 2, 1, weights in your hands, all right? Reach, shoulder height or just below, drive that knee up, drive that knee up, reach, reach, drive, drive. Okay, so you're gonna have that hold coming up here again in 3, okay? You're doing good, breathe for me. Hold that high plank or the opposite knee if you did that before. You're going back into that sumo squat with the RDL. I'm gonna talk through form. 2, 1, go ahead, get your stuff, let's go. So, sumo squat, RDL. Sumo squat, RDL, all right? Now here's the thing. Slow and controlled movements, remember, but when it comes to the deadlift, you might also hear it called dead squat. I've called it that before. Rest, rest, rest. You're going into the side plank, okay? Breathe, one side. We'll get the other one when we repeat, okay? 2, 1, side plank, hold, go. I'm gonna talk through this real quick, okay? Deadlift, you still do the wide sumo, but a deadlift is when if you have a bar, you're starting here. So you're really getting those quads loaded and you keep the weight close as you stand. With a squat, it's right here or you're right here. All right, so we're going to the bear knee twist. That's the difference. There's slight differences. It's not too much, all right? Remember, mod, all you're doing is you're taking that opposite knee either from this position and driving it in or from all fours and driving it in. All right, everybody else right here, bring that hip in, bring that hip in. Don't let your arms cave as you twist. Stay strong, relax. You're going into that plank, reach, oblique, oblique, all right? Mod, remember, knees, 2, 1, let's go. Reach, stay strong here. Oblique, oblique, form, hands underneath your shoulders. All right, right here, rotate that pelvis, nice neutral position, gaze is in front, it is not at your feet, and relax. We're going back to the top, one more time through everything. You've got this. Sumo to wide, 2, 1, let's go. Here we go, give it to me. All right, give it to me. You've got this. Stay strong, stay strong. Don't quit now. You have come this far. Don't you dare quit on me. Stay strong. Relax. Side plank, other side. You got this. You're stronger than 20 seconds. Let's go. Pull it up. Make sure Your obliques are up. None of this, no rolling back, no rolling forward. All right? Before you lift, exhale and engage that oblique. Stay strong here. You're strong. You can do it. 2, 1, relax. All right, bare knee. Rotate, try and get that thigh to be parallel, all right? 2, 1, let's go. It's like you're doing hip dips, but just from a bare position. Now, if it's too much, go to your fists. All right, if it's getting too much on your wrist, right here on to your wrist. Just don't let elbows cave as you do it, okay? Relax, breathe. You have one final move. Reach, reach, oblique, oblique. Let's go now. You've got it. Reach, stay strong. Modifying or not, stay strong. Don't let your hips wiggle when you reach. Widen the base with your feet, okay? And doing that, instead of staying here, will help you get more control to where you don't wiggle, all right? Relax. Whew. Breathe. Breathe. Good job. I want you to go ahead and just come up. Gentle twist. Gentle breathing. Good job. Good job. Grab a sip of water. All right. You did awesome. Did awesome. Bring your hands together. Push. Push, push, push. You can round it over. Breathe up. Reach back. You can also pull it back like this if you want. Doesn't matter. Either one's gonna get you the same result. Going down, we'll get a little bit more stretch up where your pecs go to your shoulders, but it's up to you. Relax down, gentle stretch to the side. Make sure that you're working on that side stretch, not rotating with it. So hips stay locked forward, right here. As you inhale, think about inhaling right into that rib space, okay? Let the stretch get tighter, meaning you can feel the stretch increase a little bit more as you breathe into that spot, okay? Other side. Come on up. Good job. Pull one arm over. You're doing awesome. We have one more workout. You're done with week 3. How insane is that? Switch. Just remember, around weeks 2 to 3 is typically when people start falling off of their health and fitness journey. Okay, so I want you to stay strong. Consistency will always win. Doesn't matter how hard you go in the gym. Doesn't matter how hard you go at home, wherever you're doing this. Consistency will win. Okay, bring it back. You can go as hard as you want. But 1, your lifestyle habits outside of your workouts have the biggest impact on everything. If you work out and then you go and sit down the majority of the day, you barely move, You don't focus on, your posture through things and you're slouching a lot, you're not eating well and fueling your body, you're not gonna see the results you want. Exercising only has a small, very, 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 very small portion, switch sides, to do with fat loss. So, and remember, don't be focusing just on that scale. The scale, yes, does help tell us, what's going on with our weight, and it does help contribute to some of the health stuff, but it's not all. Okay, your weight tells you everything. It tells you how much your hair weighs, how much your bones weigh, your muscle, your fat, how much your food weighs that you ate, whatever's in your digestive tract, the water within your cells. It tells everything. Okay, go ahead and relax. And so you wanna make sure that you're focusing on the fat loss or the muscle gain, not just the weight overall, okay? That scale is actually gonna fluctuate, especially if you do a lot of weightlifting. You're gonna see the scale move a lot, and it's because your muscles are getting stronger. They're going through what's called hypertrophy. That means they're getting bigger, okay? And as they do that, they're gonna put a little bit more weight on that scale. So you're gonna see it go up a little bit or go down and then go up, just depends. But as you lose fat stores, so the fat tissue, the adipose tissue, then you see your muscle grow. That muscle mass weight is gonna contribute to the scale doing this. Eventually it'll level out, okay? Don't worry about that. It'll eventually level out, but just know that it's gonna fluctuate, especially as women. We have a friendly monthly visitor that likes to throw everything off. Especially if you don't have a normal cycle, it will throw it off even more. So please, towards this time, if you're relying on those results, focus on other things. How are clothes fitting? How are you sleeping? How's your energy levels? How is your mood? How are the exercises themselves feeling? Do you feel like you're getting stronger? Do you feel like you can lift more? Do you feel like you're able to go through a workout more without feeling so exhausted at a certain point in the workout? Focus on those things too. Those matter just as much, okay? The scale might show that you're gaining weight, but your clothes are fitting looser. So just remember that, okay? There's so much more that goes into it, and I don't want to bore you with all of it, but just know that it's not the only contributor. So rely on other things as well. That's why progress pictures are huge too, as long as you're taking them right. But with that being said, thank you again. And remember, keep fighting, keep pushing. You've got this, you're doing awesome. You have one more workout left. So with that being said, thank you again for being here and for pushing through this with me. You did awesome. Don't you ever forget that. And I will see you right back here for our next workout together. Have a great day, night, week, weekend, whenever it is for you. And I will see you right back here real soon.